Real quick before I jump into this video, I want to tell you that now through the end of the year, Harvest Hosts is offering 20% off membership for the RV Miles community. Harvest Hosts allows you to enjoy camping on private land, 2,500 wineries, farms, breweries, museums, and other unique attractions. Trust me, it's going to be very, very useful next year. And you're supporting small American businesses while you're at it. From now until the end of 2021, you can save 20% off on a Harvest Host membership. It's the biggest discount they ever offer, and it stays with you for the life of your membership. You have to click the link to the discount in the description below and use the code listed at the top of the page. According to a new travel trend report, 90% of Americans plan to travel for leisure next year, with RVs as a top choice, fueled by the return of events, increased opportunities for remote work, family convenience, and a desire to see the beauty of the great American outdoors. I'm Jason Epperson, and welcome to RV Miles. Today we're talking about travel in 2022 and what it might look like. And I've got news for anyone who thought things might calm down a bit. Every survey I've seen so far of travelers says that that's not going to happen. And the latest one comes from a study commissioned by peer-to-peer RV rental marketplace Busier. It predicts that next year will be, quote, a blockbuster year for travel. I suppose blockbuster depends on which end of it you're on. But 90% of respondents say that they're likely to travel for leisure next year. Some of it's fueled by a revenge travel desire to have more freedom than they had during the pandemic. But long-term shifts in lifestyle like remote work should affect the way people travel in 2022 and beyond. As the global travel industry makes its return, we focused our research on more deeply understanding and assessing the emerging motivators and desires of today's travelers, said RVShare's CEO John Gray. Our findings are encouraging and reflect the ongoing evolution of the travel industry, proving that desire to hit the road has never been stronger. While 2020 and 2021 may have been a time of discovery for many when it comes to RV travel, the category is growing in demand as more and more people find RV and motorhome accommodations appealing for a number of priorities and reasons. According to the report, after over a year of pandemic-related travel restrictions, Americans are eager to get back out and travel more, and RV travel is on people's minds. Nearly half of likely 2022 travelers plan on taking a road trip or a vacation in an RV in the next 12 months. Travelers are, quote, interested in making long road trips more exciting, experiencing nature while reconnecting with their travel partners and clearing their minds to escape, explore, and discover new places. Here are some quick stats. 53% of travelers say they're likely to consider renting an RV for a trip in the future. 45% of travelers surveyed included RVs in their top 3 preferred types of accommodations. That's a 13% increase from 2020. 70% of millennials and 54% of Gen Xers are planning on taking a road trip or a vacation in an RV in the next 12 months. Now, many Americans took advantage of the option to work while traveling in 2021. The work from anywhere trend is going to continue to be a hot topic, with more than 3/4 of respondents indicating that their ability to work remotely will be a key consideration in how they travel in 2022. It doesn't mean that everybody plans to work from the road, but a lot of people are using the ability to work from anywhere to extend their vacation. So a 2-day vacation is turning into a 4-day vacation. A 4-day vacation is turning into a 9-day vacation. People are vacationing on Tuesdays and Wednesdays instead of just the weekend. 76% of employed travelers had the option to work remotely in 2021. And of those, 59% chose to work remotely during at least some of their leisure trips. Where are all these people going? Well, RV travel used to be primarily enjoyed by retirees, or at least folks with kids out of the house. Now, people are seeing RV life more and more as an option for family travel, and family travel will be very big next year. Family-focused destinations like Disney World are continuously among the top destinations for RVshare customers. There's also a big surge in visitation to mid-sized cities happening right now, like Cleveland and Omaha. But outdoor destinations are really where it's at. More than half of likely 2022 travelers say national and state parks are important factors when they decide what type of vacation to choose. But it's not just the Grand Canyon and Yosemite. People have become more and more comfortable with the idea of visiting the lesser known outdoor spaces. The pandemic taught folks that normally go to the same places or travel internationally that they could enjoy places within a day's drive of home instead of driving halfway across the country to visit Yellowstone. According to everything I've seen so far, that's going to continue. People have found that they like it, and it's going to affect their travel from now on. Now, there are lots of factors that could be dramatically increasing the number of people traveling the U.S., and a major one of them is the return of events. Sporting, music, and culinary festival events have always been big RV draws, and they're back full swing in 2022, as long as there's no hampering by COVID variants. And while many people think the ability of Americans to head overseas again will reduce the strain on our roads and lands, don't forget that people in other countries have been cooped up in their homes, probably even more than us. They want to come to America again and explore our natural wonders. Yellowstone had two of its biggest years ever without a single tour bus full of foreigners showing up. That's not going to last forever. So, with lots of people expected to hit the roads next year, it's going to be more important than ever for RVers to make reservations, and lots of federal and state parks and even private campgrounds that are seasonal open their books on January 1st, so it's time to prepare. I also suggest that if you're a new RVer, start to explore boondocking options and figure out private land camping options like Hip Camp, Boondockers Welcome, and Harvest Host. Those are going to be great bets for 2022. I'd love to hear about your travel plans for next year in the comments below, and hit the like button if you learned something today, and maybe consider clicking that big red subscribe button to get notified when we put more videos out. Here are a couple of our past videos that you might find useful, and we'll see you next time.